Does anyone here believe kangaroos once lived in the Middle East? Does anyone here believe kangaroos once lived in the Middle East? About 6 or 7 hands. Okay, put your hand up if you believe that Noah's flood was a real event. Okay, put your hand up if you believe Noah's Ark was a real boat. Put your hand up if you believe 2 of every kind of land animal, including the kangaroos, got on Noah's Ark. I think they're beginning to get it. Put your hand up if you believe Noah's Ark landed in what we now call the Middle East. Okay, let's try the question all over again. Is there anyone here who believes that kangaroos once lived in the Middle East? Very, very good. By the way to get the answer to that, you notice what I did? I started with the Bible as foundational to my thinking. I think that the reason that most Christians, when I go to churches and ask that question, most Christians sit there and say, no, kangaroos didn't live in the Middle East, they live in Australia. But you see, I think it's because we've been so influenced by evolution that we tend to think they only live in Australia. And secondly, because we don't have a Christian worldview that starts from the Bible. We've been brought up in a society where we tend to start outside the Bible and go to the Bible rather than starting with the Bible as foundational to our thinking in every area. Well, let's try another one. What came first, the chicken or the egg? This is an easy one, isn't it? Who says chicken? Very, very good. Who says egg? I hope no one says egg. You know, when I ask that question with children from Christian schools and home schools, when we have them in big auditoriums for our special school assembly, I sometimes get 50% say egg and 50% say chicken. And then I ask, why chicken? And they say, because you've got to have a chicken to get an egg. And then I ask, why egg? Because you've got to have an egg to get a chicken. You know what I very rarely hear? Chicken, sir. Why? Because God made the birds on day 5 and said, be fruitful and multiply, so they would have laid eggs. The reason that that's the right answer is because they're starting from Scripture.